Hi guys, so today we're going to learn how to do pyramid rising. This is going to work more on the deep longitudinal system, that part of the fascial sling. So if you're someone who has back issues, hamstring issues, actually core and foot issues, this is going to be really beneficial for you, okay? I'm going to run through the whole thing first, and then we're going to kind of break up the pieces for you, okay? Again, only move within your own tolerance, okay? So what we're going to do first is feet are going to be together. I'm going to keep my ribs stacked over top of my pelvis, and I'm kind of just assuming mountain pose right now, okay? I'm not praying. I just have my hands here kind of in that resting position, okay? If you want to pray, you can. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a step back so that we are on the ball of the big toe and the ball of the little toe, okay? From there, we're going to take our heel down to the ground. And I'm just going to arch back slightly, wherever you can tolerate, okay? We're going to make sure our fibula on the right foot is back, not forward, back, okay? From there, I'm going to hinge. My hips are still straight. There's no torquing or twisting, okay? I'm going to slowly start coming forward onto the ball of my back foot while I put weight onto my front foot. Okay? My hips are still squared. I have a tripod foot on the left. From there, I'm going to kick up, straighten my opposite leg, come through, kick the leg out, in, and then opposite hand and opposite sacrum in the back or SI joint. And then come to the start position, okay? So we're going to break this down a little bit. What I'm going to have you do first, we're just going to stand in mountain pose, and all I'm going to have you do is just hinge back slightly, okay? And then come forward. Hinge back, come forward, hinge back, come forward. Good. From there, we're just going to take our leg straight back, so hips should be straight, knees should be straight. Try to find a place where you can be where all the weight is on the ball of your big toe and ball of the little toe, okay? From there, we're going to take our heel down, and we're just going to arch back. And then we're going to come up onto our toes, and then back to the start position. So kick the leg out, we are on our toes, go down to the heel, make sure our fibula is out, arch back, come back forward, okay? One more time. Toes, heel, fibula, arch, come back. Okay, I'm going to switch legs and show you from the front. Taking my foot back, I'm on the ball of my big toe and my little toe. Heel, fibula back, arch, and then come forward. Okay, take a step back. I'm on the ball of my foot, on my heel, arch back, come forward, and then one more time. Good. So now we're going to progress from that position to the next position. So we've already gone back and are in this position. So from here, we're going to simply come forward and just hinge. Okay, and then come back up. Hinge at the hip, come back up. Hinge at the hip. Keep in mind my hips are still straight, I'm not torqued. Okay, then we're going to switch legs. So I'm back, I'm hinging forward. My back is pretty much straight. There's no arch. There's no sinking. Okay. Again, my hips are still straight. Good. From there, we're going to go from this position to this position that we were just in. And now we are simply going to come forward into kind of like a lunge. And then back. Okay. My back foot is kind of pushing me forward. I'm on my toes. My opposite knee is slightly bent. And then we'll switch legs. Foot back, hinge, come forward, and then back. Again, we are trying to keep our hips straight. Do not let them twist. Good. Now we're going to go from there. The next progression is simply kicking that leg up and then straightening the knee. Okay, so we'll do it this way if you can. If not, you can switch and do it the other way, where you come up, come back down. Okay, whichever one is easier for you to manage. Good. After that, we're going to go from leg back to now hip flexion. Okay? Kick the leg and then down. So we're going to start from here with the leg back. Come forward. Kick. Back. Whoop. If you have to take a break in between, that's fine. And put your leg down and restart. Whatever you need to do. Okay, we're going to switch legs. So we're starting with our leg back, leg forward, extend, leg back, forward, hip flexion, extend. And one more time, leg back, hip flexion, extend. Okay, now we're ready to put everything together. So we're going to start mountain. We're going to take our foot back on the toes. I'm on my outer part of my heel, my fibula goes back. I arch back. Come forward. Start to slide forward. Opposite knee is bent. Lift that back leg up. Straighten your leg. Come through into hip flexion. Extend. Opposite hand will go on that knee. Opposite arm goes on the opposite SI joint. Okay, and then repeat on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to show you a front view. So I'm starting a mountain, take my leg back, arch back, hinge forward, start bending that front knee. I'm up on my toes in the back, kick that leg up, straighten the opposite knee, swing forward, extend the leg, opposite hand to knee, opposite hand goes in the back where your SI joint is, and then return. Okay, do one more. Foot back, back on your heel, arch back, hinge at the hips forward, come forward onto the knee, up onto the toes, kick the leg back, straight knee, come through, extend the knee, opposite hand to knee. Okay, one more on the other side. Take a step back. We're on the balls, on the heel. Arch back, hinge forward. Come up onto the toes in the back, bent knee in the front. Extend the back leg. Straighten the front leg, knee. Come forward, extend, opposite hand to knee, and come back to the beginning. Good job, you guys. Keep practicing. That one's a little bit harder to do. I will have the next progression, which will be for the lateral chain. So stay tuned for that one.